But here, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you a litany of Democrats, the top Democrats in the country, saying exactly what Donald Trump has been saying. First, we'll start off with Hillary Clinton.
So I think we got to have tough conditions. Tell people to come out of the shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked. They're gone.
No questions asked. They're gone. Sounds just like Trump. Am I wrong? And who could argue with that? If you're here illegally and you're a criminal, we're going to deport you. And there she is telling it to a bunch of her Democrat voters, and they're cheering it.
If they've been working and are law-abiding, we should say, here are the conditions for you staying. You have to pay a stiff fine because you came here illegally. You have to pay back taxes, and you have to try to learn English, and you have to wait in line.
Wow, that's more. That sounds more MAGA than MAGA.
Yeah.
We're going to kick you out if you're a criminal. If you want to stay here, you got to pay a big fine. She's angry at them.
Speak English.
And you got to learn English. Yay! The Democrats. This is
Trump
in
didn't even say
2008. This is in 2008. This is right before Trump. And I remind you that Barack Obama deported more Hispanics than Donald Trump did. So keep that in mind. So this is just an issue that the Democrats have decided to use as a cudgel against Donald Trump, even though they completely agree with his policy. She sounds more MAGA than Donald Trump right there.
Again, I just want to point out, illegal immigrants want illegals kicked out because it's driving down illegal wages. That's a real statistic.
45
illegals are against illegal immigration.
45% of Hispanics voted for Donald Trump. They're against illegal immigration. So here's Bill. You want to go back to her husband? So that's 2008. Let's go back to 1998. Here's her husband.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring.
Hell, I used to run cocaine for the CIA, and even I think it's too much at the border. Am I right?
By barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget,
he wants to bar welfare benefits to illegal aliens.
He's calling them aliens and not dreamers.
Right.
Present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace, as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan.
So now he's invoking Barbara Jordan, woman of color, civil rights activist, and she's saying we got to deport him. This was the natural rhetoric of the Democrats and the liberals before Trump. And then they decided, here's a way we can beat Trump. We demonize him as a racist.
Well, millennials are dumb and don't remember anything.
No, this has all been memory hold. This has all been memory hold. Here we go.
We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating.
And we are also a nation of demagogues who demagogue issues like immigration when Donald Trump runs for president.
They're on both sides of every issue.
Yeah, well, sure. It's if you're on both sides of every issue, you can find common ground at least half the time. Am I right?
Yeah. A clock with no hands is right occasionally.
Of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
And they're all applauding.
Stand up.
Look at the standing ovation about stopping illegal immigration.
Wow, and then they didn't, and then Trump got in.
And then they didn't.
It's bad to stop it.
That's right. So, and I say that, the biggest, if you're worried about mass deportations, the biggest impediment to that is going to be finding room on a bus or a flight, since all the Hollywood liberals are backing up and leaving the country all at once. Am I right?
Well, we could use the secret flights we brought them in here on, I bet.
Yeah.
How about we just revoke their free money that's more than even Lahaina or Asheville or East Palestine got?
And let's remember, that's Bill Clinton saying that, the America's first black president. Do you remember that, when they used to call him that?
Well, he cheated on his wife a lot. That's why they called him that.
Here, now, you got to turn, this is going to be low, so you got to turn this up. This is Barack Obama saying the exact same thing. Listen to this.
This is not going to be a free ride.
Okay, Ray, you got to crank it.
This is not going to be a free ride. It's not going to be some instant amnesty. What's going to happen is you are going to pay a significant fine.
What's going to happen is your kids are going to be trafficked, like, by Oprah. And then you'll be sent to fight foreign wars to create more migrants like yourself to replace yourself. You're going to serve a long internship working Diddy parties. That's what's going to happen. Here we go.
This is not going to be a free ride. It's not going to be some instant amnesty. What's going to happen is you are going to pay a significant fine. You are going to learn English.
And they all cheer.
Yeah.
That
is the most racist talk I've ever heard. Learning English?
You got to. That's what they say is the racist when Trump says that. Got to learn English. English first. They all said it. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama. They all said it.
You are going to go to the back of the line so that you don't get ahead of somebody who was in Mexico City applying legally. But after you've done these things over a certain period of time, you can earn your citizenship.
And you could do that. How can you earn your citizenship? By enrolling in the military, because we can't meet our recruiting goals.
Yeah.
Because we have 1,000 military bases around the world.
We're trying to create jobs out there. We need every hand we can get.
Yeah. Here we go. More to this.
So that it's not something that is guaranteed or automatic. You've got to earn it. But over time, you give people an opportunity. Now, it only works, though, if you do all the pieces. I think the American people, they appreciate and believe in immigration. But they can't have a situation where you just have 500,000 people pouring over the border without any kind of mechanism to control it.
Huh?
So we've got to deal with that at the same time as we deal in a humane fashion with folks who have put down roots here, have become our neighbors, have become our friends. They may have children who are U.S. citizens. That's the kind of comprehensive approach that we have to take. All right?
Wow. He said learn English. Would you look at that white supremacist Klan leader
Yeah.
getting rid of anyone who doesn't meet his pearly white standards?